Welcome to India, the land of farming, food, and border disputes with all of their neighbors. Right now, India has 28 states, but just for fun, what if all the states became independent countries? The number of countries in Asia would go up from 48 to 75. But how would the states actually compare to each other? The first way we can figure this out is population, where the top three, we have Maharashtra with 123.14 million people, about equal to Japan. Second place, there's Bihar with 124.79 million people, also about equal to Japan. And number one, we have Uttar Pradesh with a massive 237.88 million people, about equal to Pakistan. The bottom three in terms of population, there's Arunachal Pradesh with 1.57 million people, about equal to Bahrain. There's Mizoram with 1.23 million people, about equal to Mauritius. And the smallest population is Sikkim with 690,000 people, about equal to the Solomon Islands. Looking at this ranking, we can see the sheer massive size of India's population. Uttar Pradesh would rank 4th place in the world, assuming India disappears from the list, of course. The second way we can compare the countries to each other is by GDP, which stands for Gross Domestic Product, which is just how much wealth an area has. In third place, we have Gujarat with 260 billion US dollars, about equal to Vietnam. Second place is Tamil Nadu with 290 billion US dollars, about equal to Chile. And first place is Maharashtra with 450 billion US dollars, about equal to Austria. The bottom three, we have Sikkim with 3.1 billion US dollars, about equal to Djibouti. Second place is Nagaland with 3 billion US dollars, about equal to Timor-Leste. And number one, for the smallest GDP, is Mizoram with 2.5 billion US dollars, about equal to the Central African Republic. Seeing at this ranking, we see that Maharashtra has 450 billion US dollars, which is a very decent GDP. However, none of these states would be able to make an impact in the G20. GDP might show how much wealth and influence a country has over its neighbors and the world, but this hardly shows how much wealth people actually have. So to find out how rich the people actually are, we need to look at the ranking of GDP per capita, which is just the total GDP divided by the population. The top three is Sikkim with 19,543 US dollars. Second place is Delhi with 19,974 US dollars. And number one is Goa with 25,044 US dollars. The bottom three in this category is Manipur with 3,824 US dollars. Second place is Uttar Pradesh with 3,625 US dollars. And the poorest state by GDP per capita is Bihar with 2,396 US dollars. Looking at this ranking, we can really see how much the states with high populations suffer. Bihar and Uttar Pradesh have massive populations but very low GDP per capita. The statistics aside, however, not all these states would be able to exist as independent countries. A lot of the economies of the states would be skewed because a lot of other states just rely on others to exist. So the self-sufficient states would be more likely to be able to exist as independent countries. A lot of the states just wouldn't be able to be independent because of their size and would likely just be dissolved into their neighbors. So here's a quick rundown of what would be most likely to happen if the scenario of India splitting were to ever come true. The four southern states of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh could all coexist and could be a massive technology hub even on the world stage. There might, though, be some conflicts between Tamil Nadu and Karnataka over some river disputes in the area. Maharashtra and Gujarat have a chance to merge and will easily become the largest economy in the region. Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir, and Himachal Pradesh will most likely be annexed by either Pakistan or China. Delhi and Uttar Pradesh could merge, and Delhi will most probably become the new capital of the state. Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh may also merge together. Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, and West Bengal might also merge, though it will be quite poor, however very populated. This area has a lot of potential because of all the natural resources. The seven sister states, also known as the northeastern states, will be most likely annexed by China. This scenario of India splitting is quite unlikely, as mentioned before. It would of course be better that India won't split, however it is still very fun to think about.